welcome back to my channel. If you'd already know me, my name is Michelle and I'm a video to help you get ready for your 11 plus exam. So today I'm making a video on two difficult number types, prime numbers and triangular numbers. Now I know most of you would have heard of prime numbers, but triangular numbers are pretty difficult and I'm going to make them easier for you today. So please hit that subscribe button so we can get straight into it. Are prime numbers. A prime number is a number that has exactly two factors, 1 and itself. So some of our prime numbers would be 2 because its factors are 1 and 2. Now 3 because its factors are 1 and 3. 5 because its factors are 1 and 5. And 7 because its factors are only 1 and 7. These are very few of multiple prime numbers. Now if you do not know what a factor is, please go and check out my video on common factors and factors because it will help you a lot in today's video. Now, not prime numbers, one of them is 1, and this confuses so many people because they think its factors would be 1 and 1. Now, it's actually not that, it's only 1, so don't get that incorrect in a test. Now, 4, its factors are 1, 2, and 4. It has 3 factors, not 2, making it not prime. Now, 6, its factors are 1, 2, 3, and 6. Again, making it not prime because it has more than 2 factors, 1 in itself. Now, I know some of you may have noticed that most of the prime numbers are odd numbers, and 2 is the only even prime number. That is because if, say, you have a number like 24, 24 could be a prime number, right? But it's even, which means it can be divided by 2, and that means that it will definitely have more than 2 factors. So always remember that 2 is the only even prime number, and that will save you a lot of time in your exam. Exactly are triangular numbers. Triangular numbers are made by adding in order starting from 1. And now I know that it might sound a bit confusing, but I do have a diagram here to explain it a little bit more. So we've started at 1 and we're gonna add 2 because we are adding in order. And we did start from 1, that is our rules. So now we're still adding in order and we have to add another 3. Adding in order again, we're going to add 4. Adding in order again, we're going to add 5. So all of these numbers here at the bottom are our triangular numbers. And this is because we added in order starting from 1. So it's not as confusing as it sounds. It's pretty easy when you get the hang of it. But one thing I will tell you is that if you're doing any type of exam, not just your 11 plus, it's always good to know your first 8 or 5 triangular numbers, so that say they ask you what is the 10th triangular number, you already know what the 8th triangular number, so it's not hard to work out the 10th. So I think that's a really good strategy to learn. Getting into our questions just to exercise your memory. So please pause this video so you can work these out yourself, and now I'll give you the answers. So prime number questions. Is 19 prime or not prime? So first of all, I would think it's not prime because I know it's not even, but we still have to work it out. So I know that 1 and 19 are going to be its factors, but 2 is not a factor, 3 is not a factor, 4 is not a factor. 5 is definitely not a factor because all multiples of 5 should end with 5 or 0. Then 6 is not a factor, 7 is not a factor, and 8 is not a factor. I'm going to stop there and I can say that this is a prime number because it has no factors except from 1 and itself. Prime or not prime? Let's work it out. So first of all, we know that our factors would be 1 and 21. Next, we know that 2 is not a factor because it's not even, but 3 is a factor because 3 times by 7 equals 21. So I can't think of any more factors, but we can see that it has way more factors than 1 and itself. So that means that this is not prime. Now, 12, prime or not prime. This is so easy and we don't even need to work it out because the first rule I gave you for prime numbers is that 2 is the only even prime number and 12 is even. So that means that this is not prime. Thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you found it helpful, but please like, subscribe and share this video to anyone that you think this will be helpful to. Please also go and watch my other videos which will be so helpful for your 11 plus journey. Thank you guys and bye!